I'm here to discuss tabs. It's a great way to align text much quicker than hitting the spacebar. Has a crisper look. I'm using Office 2016. Much of what I'm showing here applies to earlier versions. They've added a couple of extra things, such as the bar, first line indent, hanging indent. The first line indent I will discuss at the end, okay? So what it is here, I want my text aligned at the far right over here. And most tabs are to the left, so everything's even on the left side. I want the text to be even. And if I click on the ruler here, we have a ruler here, and you have the L there, that's the right tab there. You can go through a cycle here. It typically starts off with, I'm just tapping this a couple of times. This is the left tab. For example, if I click here and I click on the 5, I want a right tab. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on this again. That's it. And that is now a right tab. I'm going to pull this tab right off. I click right on it. I have that tab selected. I click on the 5. So you have the text going even here. Next thing I want to do, I want to talk about setting a left tab at 1 inch. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to type the tab first here. And I put this in. And it's doing, if you look here, it's doing a hanging indent. That's not exactly what I want. I'm going to undo. So what I'm going to do, we have 4 paragraphs here, 4 P's. Every time you hit the enter key, you've got a new paragraph. So I'm going to show you another method here. I'm on the home tab. I expand the paragraph group. I click on tabs. And it's going to set it for each paragraph. And 1 inch, I type in 1, left, set. And now I want a 2.5 inch decimal tab so the numbers align. Type in 2.5, decimal, set, okay. Now what I do now, I put the tab key here. And you can see how you have 2 different tabs showing in the ruler here. What it is here, we're doing chapters here. We want a right tab. We want the numbers all to align up, okay? So I want a dash leader. Again, if I go into here and I just set the tab in this line here, I'll show you another quick trick, okay? I'm going to go into paragraph. You have to do it this way. And what it says here, a right tab with a dash leader at 5 inches. I'm in tabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in 5, right, dash. I say OK. But wait a minute, it didn't put it down here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use the format painter. Click in here once. Shows it up. I can click again. Shows it up here. You double click, it holds things in there. You can see this font got a little bit weird here, and we could just fix that here. You can see this changed to 10 point. This was 12. All I have to do is highlight the lines. I hate to say this, sometimes Word gets a mind of its own. What we're doing in here, we want decimal tab stops at 1, 2, 3, and 4. We want the numbers to align. I'm going to highlight these 3 paragraphs. Okay, so we're going to go again, tabs, and what I'm going to do here, 1 decimal, you set, 2 decimal, set. We do this again, set. Good. 3, set. And you see them popping up in there. They're all, wait a minute, what's going on here? I had left there. I'm going to clear all. You have to look at what you're doing, okay? So it's 1 decimal set, 2 decimal set, 3 decimal set, 4 decimal set. Now I say OK. You can see the numbers aligning. And like if I did something like this, not that you would do it this way, but I'm showing you. They're all setting on here. And I'm saying put a first line indent at 1/2 inch on the first 2 paragraphs. These are the first 2 paragraphs. Most people do things block style. And I will go into here. I click on here. You have to look carefully, and it's like a squinting process. First line indent. So I do that. I click on 1/2 inch here. We have it there. So if you want your indented text like an old-fashioned or your traditional, that is fine. We've set all the tabs in this example.